This week,
Retropolis, where every soul feels like an insignificant cog in a colossal machine.
Immerse yourself in the shadows, where danger lurks and every step leads you further to the edge of madness. Navigate the neon-lit streets as robo-detective Philip Log and search for Jenny Montage, the automated femme fatale in this gritty, post-apocalyptic saga. After a brief delay, Retropolis 2 Never Say Goodbye hits PSVR 2 this week.
Scary. I was framed.
VOIDSLAYER is a 3-part epic adventure in pistol whip that'll take players from humble beginnings to ultimately a cataclysmic battle in the cosmos. The first act of the journey, Heroes Dawn, is out now, with parts 2 and 3 to be released in the coming weeks. The VOIDSLAYER collection will include music from Bloodbound, Brothers of Metal, and Firewind, and Cloudhead Games promises it's some of the most intense music they've included to date. Beat Saber's latest OST features 5 songs from Fool, Camellia, Boom Kitty, Lindsey Sterling, and Nitro Fun, plus includes Collider, an all-new environment. The PlayStation 4 version of the DLC has been temporarily delayed, however, with the team over at Beat Games citing technical difficulties. It's not often we get excited for an update and have no idea what the update will include, but that's exactly what's happening with Kayak VR Mirage. The team at Better Than Life Studios has teased a major update is landing this week on June 6th, but whether that'll include real-time multiplayer, new maps, or even new game modes, well, we have no idea. The Puzzling Places Great Britain DLC pack brings with it a collection of British treasures, from the majestic Natural History Museum in London to the ancient Castle Poorhouse and the legendary Stonehenge. Each puzzle offers a unique glimpse into Britain's cultural heritage and architectural marvels.
Festering pile of shit. God damn.
First-person shooter Bulletstorm VR got a massive update this week as well, enabling DFR for a huge resolution boost, making it finally look like a PSVR 2 game. The devs have also made the uncensored version available in the options, fixed crashes and bugs, and supposedly improved the quality of the cutscenes, which I didn't see a difference on those when I was playing it.
Help us get off-world.
Stride Fates launched last month in a less than stellar state, but Joyway acted really fast, and this week dropped a new patch that includes DLC 2, fixes a bunch of issues, and makes the game look about 100 times better. As I stated in my review, there's still a ton of problems with this one. Man, at least it looks good now, and all the content is here.
Just another day of work.
In this exploration adventure on skis, you start a 1-week stint as a volunteer for the Snow Scouts. All alone high up in the mountains, nothing can go wrong, right? Snow Scout's not just getting ported to PSVR 2 from its PC incarnation. As you can see from this new trailer, the developers are making practically everything interactive, right down to being able to turn on and off individual lights. They've also made it clear that the game will be locked at 90 native, so try not to pay too much attention to the frame rate here. Survival game Green Hell's already gotten a load of improvements and updates since launch, with the environments being sharper than ever and the inclusion of the Spirits of the Amazonia DLC. But even better, developer Incubo announced this week that co-op support is coming to Green Hell VR in Q4 of this year. Man, there's still so many PSVR1 games that need to be ported over to PSVR2, and the ones that got announced this week likely weren't on the top of anyone's list. That said, TARZAN VR is launching next week with all sorts of PSVR2 enhancements, with Funtrain saying it'll be the best version of the game yet, so hopefully it'll look as good as its PC VR counterpart.
Welcome to the Darkness World.
The announcement of Darkness Rollercoaster coming to PSVR2 reminds me that I haven't checked in on the PSVR2 version of Very Bad Dreams in quite a while. But that aside, a polished version of Darkness Rollercoaster might be really cool. No release date's been announced, but it is able to be wishlisted on the PlayStation Store. Lesser-known publisher of physical games Red Art Games announced today that they'll be releasing a physical version of Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord in North America and Europe. No prices or release dates have been revealed quite yet, but we'll keep you posted when we hear more. Death Relives is a first-person survival horror action exploration game. You'll enter a nightmarish world where surviving a long-forgotten god is the ultimate objective. Explore real historical places from Aztec mythology as you utilize unique combat and stealth mechanics to fight against the ancient Aztec god, and sends its soul to the Mictlan, the underworld of Aztec mythology. The team over at Nyctophile Studios announced this game a while back, but this week announced, somewhat mysteriously, that they'll be adding PSVR2 support post-launch. Listen, I usually reserve this space to convince some indie developers to bring their games over to PSVR2. Talking about Blood and Truth or Farpoint is generally pointless because, well, that's on Sony, and nothing we say over here is going to make a difference. But this week I need to make an impassioned plea to Sony and Asobi team to please bring Astrobot Rescue Mission to PSVR2. I know it'll have to be reworked for the Sense controllers, but it's an amazing platformer that deserves a place on your new VR hardware. It's honestly the least you can do for PSVR2 owners while we wait for a brand new VR Astrobot adventure. Every week, our good friend Professor Lilith organizes a multiplayer meetup over on our Discord. It happens every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and this week we'll be playing 2-player co-op or 4-player horde mode zombie shooter, Arizona Sunshine 2. If you can't make this week's meetup, don't worry, it happens every Sunday at the same time. So, make sure you click the link in the description below. Come join our Discord.
This week.